Hello beautiful people and welcome to another Megs Beauty episode. I'm really hoping that you're having a nice day, beautiful day. We're again in some kind of weird production setup. I mean background, behind me it's fine, but here everything's weird. So I'm like again gonna try to catch everything because at this point I'm not getting anything. So let me just turn on the music because this is actually what I do know, but everything else is weird. So just bear with me and we're gonna see how it goes. My husband came here and he was like, what's going on? Anyway, let's just start. I'm really hoping that you can see me and you can watch me. I'm not really sure if I can read Reddit, but I guess it's gonna happen sometimes in the meantime. I don't know. So I'm just gonna start with the makeup because I haven't done my eyebrows, and if anyone knows anything about makeup, the eyebrows in my case is the worst thing on my face because look at this. I know that everyone was most of the people why are you not loving these peaks? Your peaks, I hate them. I look like a witch, when I put the eyebrows up. And I always try to hide those peaks, but there you go. Okay, I'm gonna go with eyebrows. Let me just find some kind of pencil which I actually enjoy. I think this is darker than this. Yes, I'm gonna go with this. Okay, I can see that record label boss is on Twitch, so that's working. I think that Instagram is also working. Not sure about the Reddit. Well, it is what it is. In my people from Croatia would say, do not nemoj se sekirat. Do not get nervous or something in that tone. Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna lose my cool and will just be cool. Oh my god, and Vanessa is here. Hey Vanessa! Hi Butter Lady, thanks for the kisses. Hi Vanessa, we again had husband, the husband again made new setup for the streaming. So we are again I think that he's testing those setups on me, I'm his guinea pig. So maybe it's working. I think that Twitch is working, Instagram is working. Let me check Instagram. I see it's working. I mean, no one is watching, but it is working. And then I don't know about the Reddit, to be honest. I'm kind of contemplating, maybe because I don't even I don't know where to watch for the Reddit chat. So maybe I'm just gonna open my phone and check it on the phone, so I don't miss anything. So how are you? How are my people? I know my husband is nervous wreck. But how are you, Vani? What's going on with you? Oh my god. I'm not sure. Am I streaming under my? I'm not sure. Am I streaming under my? I'm not gonna lose my shit. Girl, I've been losing my shit from the early morning, So I'm not gonna do it now. I'm just gonna sit, enjoy my time with the makeup, and everything is gonna be cool. Makeup is my therapy. Am I the only one? Who else thinks that makeup and sitting in front of them, vanity? I mean, my vanity nowadays is karashum, but who else thinks that makeup should be therapy? the pets are like therapy dog, therapy cat. Probably in my case, my cat is my therapy cat. But also, you know what I was contemplating? Yeah, I now have an idea. You know, people are taking artist class as a part of therapy. And I'm kind of contemplating if the makeup per se is like, it can be defined as artistry, why is not then makeup defined as a kind of therapy way to cope? Depression, anxiety, I don't know, being anxious, just like, tell me, oh my god. So I feel that the streaming is happening on the Reddit. Okay, I'm checking out. Oh my god, and Vanessa said I'm good, the rain is getting on my nerves. I've read about things happening in the Belgium and Germany, where like I feel that I read in the news that 10 people already are dead because of the rains, and that the dam in the northern, how it's called, northern Saskia or northern Rhine, it's like gonna soon break, and people are getting evacuated, and I'm like, just like literally contemplating myself. People, climate change is real. Climate change is real. My friend from Belgium sent me literally photos how the house are flooded and people on the roof and everything. And I remember in Croatia had like huge flood going on a couple of years ago. So many, like, people were okay, in most cases people were safe, and all the houses, the destruction of that part of Croatia. But you know what, like, broke me. I'm it's not like in Germany where around 10 people died, and I'm like extremely feel like I'm feeling heaviness of those deaths, because it's so unnecessary. But in Croatia, when I was looking at the pictures and movies, and this what was not movies, but the camera was, and were there, and the news press and everything, people, all the dead animals, because they were caught in that flood, and they were like in the barns, and I was crying. I was freaking crying. It was like, oh my god. So there you go. Maybe I'm just like, I feel that I'm kind of empathetic. I don't know, but when I see animals hurting, I'm just freaking crying. I cannot. Babies and animals. Oh my god. I'm lost, and I'm like, please do not show me that. Please do not show me that. Okay, I feel that I'm done with my eyebrows. It's actually not bad. I mean, they're always bad, but I cannot deal with them. I cannot deal with them. Vanessa said we are not as bad as in Germany, but we have the highest alert in our region. We have had also several evacuation going on. So people, if you're watching from all around the world, like because I feel that lots of people are like, I know that in Canada is extra hot, like California is also like burning with heat. And like, because of the climate changes, like half of the Europe is literally under the water because of the heavy rains, and the people losing homes. There are like floods everywhere. So I'm just like praying. I'm reading those news, and I'm like just getting extremely upset. second of all, just have all these people who are like caught in this mess of the weather and climate change and everything. Just pray for them and, you know, think of them, and let's just hope they, I mean, you know, it's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be heavy for them to lose the house, you know, all the earthly belongings and, you know, houses and everything. But let them just save their lives, and also to not forget their animals, because I know everyone is like running to save their lives first, you know, but if something happens, swear to God, I wouldn't leave anything without my cat. I mean, my husband and children, of course, you know, they take care of themselves, you know, they're like grown, you know. I taught them well to take care of themselves. But my crazy cat, yes, he's a fucking crazy cat. He would be stupid. He would be stupid. He's not really smart, but you know that he's not really smart. I don't know why he's so stupid. Swear to God, I really don't know why he's so stupid. And Vanessa said the one street here was like a river. Yeah, it's crazy. And you would think, you know, it's summer, it's so cool. And you can you imagine if it's not even those people not only dealing with the freaking COVID for 2 years now they're like, and they're finally at one point, because at one point Germany is actually at some kind of lowest you know, kind of impact of the COVID, and they're finally opening and whatnot, and they're like freaking now hit with those floods. It kind of reminded me on Croatia last year. In the beginning of this year, we were like fighting with the freaking COVID, and then those earthquakes constantly. It's like, oh my God, I feel that God is really angry. I mean, he's like merciful, but I feel that he is like telling us something. And Vanessa said I did not went to office because of the weather. We had several trees blocking trains, etc. Yes, I've heard that, because my friend, we were chatting. He's from Belgium, and I was like, why are you not texting me back? What's going on? You know, I mean, he has like he's my gamer friend. You know, we're in the game together. We are gaming together. And I'm noticing that his lack of presence in the game, you know. And I'm like, what's going on? Why are you not there? Why are you not there? And he literally sent me pictures, you know, people on the top of their house, you know, on the roof with the kids and animals, and what like hello. And I'm like, oh my God. Seriously. So there you go, people. Heavy floods are kind of blocking half of the Europe, and I'm contemplating, can you imagine if actually like the world is open and the Europe is open for the tourism like usually it is at this time of year, and like so many people are you know, visiting so many like different states and whatnot, like the backpackers. And can you imagine them now in the Europe during these floods? They would like, oh my God, like book me first plane back. I don't want to see Europe. I like, okay, probably. So yeah. I'm trying to clean my eyebrows. This is not something I usually do. I just did it now because I'm so unhappy with my eyebrows. So just, you know, I feel that today I'm just gonna do a bunch of stuff what I don't usually do. So just bear with me. Just bear with me. Maybe I'm gonna use the powder later to set eyebrows, but there you go. I actually don't have any clue what I'm gonna do today, and I want as this is I'm sorry, I burped. I do apologize. But yesterday I was watching one of our musician on the Twitch, and she was singing. She had like a karaoke evening, and she was singing, and then she was like, "Oh my God, I need to burp in the middle of the stream." So I think it's about, we need to really learn how to control our talking and intake of the breath. So I do apologize. So anyways, I digress. I want to use this again because that other BH palette 80s disco something mix I used like already 2-3 times, but I used this one only once, so I want to use it again. Yeah, and this is what I'm gonna do today because I want to kind of use this deep green in my outer corner, and I want this like a crease, and I want actually to use some kind of shimmers like all over the lid, but not as much as this green because I used this one at the first time I used it, so I want to use other shimmers. Maybe I'm just gonna use also this one because it's like I feel it's multi-chrome, so it might perform nice. Oh my God. And of course, look at me, I do have chat in the oh my God, I do have chat in the Reddit because I don't see it here. I see it now. I now see it. When it rains it pours. I see your chat now. And Vanessa said it's been a bit since you have done a neutral or cool color combo. Just saying, I did cool color combo. When did I did like a? But I think that was not here. I was like on Instagram live or something. But this is neutral. I'm gonna try to go a little bit neutral. I'm just gonna use this like dark green because I actually kind of like it, and I want to do it, I'm just gonna start. Oh yeah, look at me. What I'm gonna do, yeah, I just set my eyes. I'm gonna, when it rains it pours. I'm just gonna, oh my God, my husband is doing something. I think that he's making himself lunch. Yes, he's making himself a lunch. I made him sandwiches before I started streaming because I was so hungry, and he said that he doesn't want to eat it because they're carbs. Yeah. It is what it is. And Vanessa said the gray was neutral. Yeah, I know that I did something else. So yeah, when it rains, it pours. I'm kind of gonna change the brushes. I don't like this blending one. So when it rains, it pours. We were like talking about the floods that hit the Europe. It's actually really, really terrifying. And then I kind of like made a comment that it's like crazy because the world, I feel that the world went berserk with all these, high temperature in Canada, and I also read the California got really, really hit. So we have floods in Europe. It's like crazy. People dying, people missing, houses destroyed. I'm just like, okay, let's just change the subject because I don't want this stream to be depressing, and I feel that I'm making it depressing. So I do apologize for the, subject. I just like let my brain wander or like wander everywhere, So yeah, I just say what everything like that pops in my head. I'm just start talking, so kind of, you know, just like if you feel that this stream that sometimes I go and like start talking about the depressing subject, you can tell me, you know. I know that sometimes I'm like, oh my god, what are you talking? Oh my, by the way, let's back to the subject of the makeup. Let's look at this. So I'm applying this color, which when you look at it in the pan, I don't know if you can see it. It's this Bliss Out. So I'm like applying it. This second one. I'm applying it, and you were like looking at this freaking palette, but I feel because of this Palo Santo color, this one, you would think it's like warm, but it's not actually. It's actually not. This Bliss Out, this like undertone, it's like cool. Do you see? It's like a cool tone brown. Can you see it? It's actually really nice. I'm like, I didn't say that at the last time when I used this palette. You know, you would think like, I'm like surprised. Sometimes, you know, you would think that when you like applying some shadow that they're gonna act in different way because we have some kind of previous opinion of the browns and the mixed browns we usually use, that it's like warm. But then you're like, oh my god, how did this happen? And you know, and then you're like, okay, I see you. So yeah, I'm just gonna apply that. Because I also like kind of commented that I do like cool tone shadows, and that I feel that market is overwhelmed with warm tone makeup, and I'm not sure why is that. Yeah, oh my god, I have also good news. I don't know if you heard, maybe I didn't say it on the last stream. Oh, I did, but if you haven't heard, you know, this dude who is like now singing, he woke up, you know, because he was in the induced coma because of the car accident. So he woke up. He's getting better. He's doing his physical therapy. So I mean, you know, it's not gonna be easy return. We don't expect that he's gonna start performing anyway soon. I love this green. Oh my god, look at me again digressing but I'm just patting up this green and I'm like, oh my god, what's going on here, you know? Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at me obsessed with the green. By the way, I'm gonna try to just, you know, close the eyes with the dark shade. I'm gonna try not to do lots of outer thing, you know what I mean? And definitely this, I definitely cannot see on this side. Whenever I close the one eye, when I ever close, you know, this side, and then I try to do the other eye, it's like, really? What's going on? Why is everything blurry? By the way, also I heard now like sound, like the husband drop dishes. By the way, so day before yesterday, I broke a plate, and yesterday I broke a glass. So anyone, can you tell me what F is going on? Is this some kind of premonition, me breaking stuff around? You know? If I continue like that, soon I'm gonna be without dishes, which I don't mind, you know. I can always buy more dishes, you know. I don't know if you like think, you know, some women are like obsessed of changing this dining setup, you know. I love changing dining setup, and you know, from time to time, like every couple of years, I tell my husband, you know, we don't actually have like whole set, you know, like of at least 6, 8, or 12 the same plates. And last year, like I was like, oh my God, can we buy a new one? It was I don't know if you have it it's a Villeroy and Bosch. Like it's not really expensive, but it's nice, you know, Gishia set, you know, that dining set. So, and he was like, no, you can use the other already like half broken set. So now in my cupboard I have two different sets, and because you know every set has like 3 or 4 plates. So it's like, yes, maybe after this, you know, I'm gonna get the green light to like buy another set. Okay. Am I talking too much? Am I talking too much? Yeah. I'm using Sage Stick, so I put the over it on the outer corner, and I'm gonna use this Sage Stick, and then I'm just gonna go in the inner corner with something, or maybe on top, just like with this color, so kind of more open eye, and then I'm gonna use the green to more kind of make this hollow look, this darker green. I think that this actually Sage Stick would be actually beautiful all over the lid. Maybe it's me. Maybe it's just me. So maybe I should like put a vote. Husband, allow the wife to buy new dish set, or you don't allow wife to buy new dish set. Oh, I want to share something with you. I know that a bunch of people who are like watching me, they haven't like probably saw my Instagram stories, but we made a jam. Not lying. So, swear to God, I'm not lying. We are known as using, you know, because we have like bunch of berries in our backyard, in our garden. We also have wine, and we do make jam from the wine every year. It's Isabella. It's like the jam is like sort. If you ever, people are like listening to me and they're probably saying, "Oh my God, what is she talking about?" You cannot. There is no jam made of wine. She's like lying. Yeah, people, we are making wine jam every year. It's from Isabella. It's like the best thing ever, and people are standing in line to get their their jar, because we're not selling it, we're just giving them away, you know. So anyways, this year we have berries, we have raspberry and red currant on German Rebiso. So you know, the kids were gone, and like I kind of lost it, because I want, you know, I don't want the fruit to kind of go to waste, you know, because at one point, if you don't pluck the fruit, they're gonna start like rotting on the bush, and it's like, for me, it's like, oh my God, my heart is hurting. So I plucked the berries. It was not much. It was like literally half of the kilo, and I know that most of the people, yeah, just put them in the like beauty blender, make some kind of smoothie or whatnot. I'm not a smoothie person. I'm not smoothie person. I made a jam. Correction. Husband and I made a jam, and we got 2 small jars of the best jam ever. I mean, needless to say, we are already done with the 1 jar. But people, can you imagine? You literally make a jam from the fruit from your yard. So we are not using any pesticides, any shit. We just pluck them. I literally, when I was plucking them, I was like, well, maybe there was more than half a kilo, but you know me, eating while plucking them, it's a thing, you know. My strawberries never leave from the bush to the table. I just go out, pluck the strawberry, put them in the mouth and eat. Hello, no pesticide, my water. Of course, I'm gonna eat them like that. So what I was saying, yeah, so literally we made jam. Heaven on earth. I feel that I found my new like calling. I'm just gonna make jam all the rest of my life. I mean, if I'm gonna have like enough fruit, you know, if the trees and the bushes and the berries are gonna be fruitful like this year. And I feel that like lots of people like doing like a side business, you know, producing, and sometimes people are having like huge farms and, you know, producing the fruit, and they're doing the bio production, and which is like kind of contemplating, because, you know, I have a new subscriber, oh my God, on the Twitch. Soft, oh my God, Soft, it's count 0. Read Reddit chat, I'm reading Reddit chat. Am I missing something? Meg, I'm not super late this time. Oh my God, I love the palette name. We weren't too hit too hard in my area with the heat wave. Back to topic, what brand is the shadow? I feel like I'm missing something. I'm so stupid. I do apologize. And back to the topic. What brand is the shadow? Oh my god, it's BH Cosmetics. I'm such a lousy person. See, husband, I'm blaming husband because he messed with this stream, so I need to read the chat on my phone, and I was not scrolling. That girl Kristen, when it rains it pours. Yes, it's very relevant today. What's timeless saying? Thanks, I always relate to it. And that girl Kristen said, it's beginning to poop. Your English is so good. It's my first language, but you still sound so much more eloquent than me. I didn't read this comment before. That girl Kristen, you know, I'm loving you so much now. Girl, you're like my favorite now. I love Vanessa. I like, you know, I love my girl when it rains, when it pours. But you know, when I'm always having so much difficulties with the English and people are like, I'm speaking English, you know, I do speak English every day, but I do have heavy accent and I don't know how to use and the in front of my nouns. So I do have kind of, you know, underlying issues with my English. So I love you so much for saying that. Soft. Oh, Megs, oh my god, I haven't heard from you all in a long time and you're on your own account. Yes, I'm on my own account because I finally collected a bunch of likes on the comments. Oh, that's as that girl Kristen said that. Oh, that's as organic as it can get. Yes, yes. And so, yeah, it's a husband fault. I blame everything from my husband. And I tell you something, whoever is married, I bet you that your husband or the wife, if you're the other side of the spouse, or if you're like wife and husband, I don't care. So you have two sides in marriage. This is true. This is truth 100%. So you got two sides in marriage. And it's always other spouse's fault, which can be good because whatever shit is going on, and you can always blame that other one. And because you are married and you signed it under God and in front of the judge, that you will, you know, keep the back, you know, of course in normal circumstances, not in the criminal circumstances way. That's also a good thing, you know, because you can get away with it, you know, when you do want to do something and, you know, and you're kind of, no, you don't want to do something, but it's, you know, other people like, yeah, let's do it. Oh, you want to go, like you get an invite to something and you know that you really don't want to go there and do that shit. You can always blame it on the spouse. I do that. Do not tell anyone. Yes. Wig the dick said truth. Oh my god. So anyways, Vanessa says she always loves people who compliment her more. No, it's not about that, it's about my English. I have like English anxiety, seriously. And like you can imagine, so basically, you know, you all know that I'm like learning German. Yes, I'm 40 plus, I'm like old, and it's not the first time I'm learning German. I started learning German in elementary school, and then I did in the high school, and I even took 2 years in the university. I'm not lying, but I'm freaking stupid for German. I'm freaking stupid. You know, sometimes someone is talented. I'm totally anti-talent, which is like weird because, you know, I actually teach a language. I went to university, spent 5 years there, got my master's. 4 freaking masters. Do not go there. I cannot explain how I got 4 freaking masters. I teach language and I cannot handle the German. So anyways, I'm sitting every day for 2 hours and in the morning and doing the German class for now almost half a year. I'm not going anywhere. I'm seriously not going anywhere. It's not sticking. Vani says, wieso sprechen wir nicht Deutsch zusammen? Well, you know, because my husband is not speaking the Hochdeutsch, nor even the grammar Deutsch, which I'm trying to learn in my school. He's speaking a dialect, which is like crazy. So, you know, it's kind of, I'm talking too much, so it's kind of like difficult. Yeah, he's doing like, you know, whenever he speaks German, I'm like, you know, that math. I felt like that when I was in the, by the way, I have a dyscalculia. I don't know if you know what it's dyscalculia. Dyscalculia is like dyslexia, but with the numbers in a math sense. So my brain is not wired right in the terms of, you know, left and right. So I don't know which is left, which is right. God knows how I actually passed the driving license. I do have driving license and I'm like driving for like more than 25 years. And I'm actually a good driver, better than my husband. Truth. So anyway, so I'm like having this, you know, I'm with the German because today we were like learning the Tenenverben, you know, this Einkauf and whatnot. And I'm like, I cannot get it. I cannot get it. You know, I don't know which prefix to use on any verb, and I am feeling like when I was in high school, you know, because I was like diagnosed extremely late. Actually, I was diagnosed with dyscalculia when I was at the university. So I'm feeling like that person when I was like in the high school and someone tried to kind of explain me math, and I was like fucking dumb because I thought that someone is speaking gibberish to me. This is how I feel now. But I'm trying, girl. I'm sitting there every day for 2 hours yelling at myself, yelling at other people, being frustrated and whatnot, but I'm trying every day. I'm trying every day. So just pray for me. Because I'm actually gonna take a test in the autumn. I'm not sure how this is gonna go, but you know, just pray for me. And Wig the Dick said, I cannot handle German either. You know how they are. So anyways, yeah, I'm like talking so much. By the way, I really love this. And by the way, I just want to say something. I freaking know how to read Cyrillic. There you go. I know Cyrillic. I know how to read 2 different letters, Latin and Cyrillic. There you go. But I cannot not handle German. There you go. So I think it's just some kind of brain switch. I'm gonna add also that I did have a couple of car accidents in my life. I did kind of fall on my head a couple of times also. So for me, it's just a brain switch. No, my mom didn't drop me. No. It was just me being clumsy. I was like really clumsy. First I had this car accident. No, first I was hit by a car, and then I was like, because I like flew, he hit me, and then I flew, and then kind of dropped couple of meters away, and I kind of dropped on my head. And luckily, you know, I have a really hard head. It's like a Bosnian thing. Do not ask, it's like a joke, but it's really hard, you know. It's kind of I had a concussion, you know. I didn't break anything, but I had a concussion, and I feel that after that concussion, kind of things went berserk. And then like 3-4 years after, I had a car accident then, and I got another concussion. So that's actually the second concussion I had. So, you know, and then a kind of, you know, I was in a couple of really weird situations where I needed to kind of run from these situations because you know, the guns and, you know, whatnot. So I kind of dive to hide myself. So I kind of get a couple of hits like in that way. So yeah. So yeah, it is what it is, you know. So, oh, I love it. Can you see? Oh my God, I want to show you what I did. Can you see it? Am I the only one who is loving this? It kind of looks like a cut crease, but I didn't do it like a cut crease. I need to like check now regularly my Reddit stream, because I'm like missing chat. I don't want the people think that I'm ignoring them. I do apologize. I'm gonna just need to like get a hand, get on top of this streaming and all the changes going on. And this is why I think that I'm never gonna learn how to handle this streaming, because if I cannot learn German, but you know, I want to say Vanessa something, because Vanessa is from Switzerland, and we all know that, you know, German is like one of the languages spoken in Switzerland. Also, the German spoken in Switzerland is different from the German spoken in Germany, and it's definitely different from the German spoken in Austria. As you know, actual German roots are in Austria, but because of the, you know, migration and whatnot, you know, the German people took German language and kind of adapted it, because, you know, we all know the languages are also evolving. There is a point why the Latin and the Old Greek are called that languages, because they're not spoken in the, you know, kind of everyday use. But if you're like speaking languages, the live languages, if they're spoken and in everyday use, they're evolving. Languages are evolving, and me as a linguist of one language, Slavic language, it's a Croatian language, I'm just saying, you know, deal with it. It's ever-changing process, and, you know, I'm having a hard time with the Croatian language as a linguist. They're like changing so much, and I always need to be on top of the new rules. But it's a normal process. It's on, you know, on everyone's like chest to actually take their changes, you know, adapt to the changes, things like, you know, leave. Our children are gonna talk differently than us. You know, when we are like, it's like the same thing with the parents. Like, what do you talk? What are you saying? I cannot understand you. What kind of language are you using? I heard that you're speaking my language, but this is not what I don't understand what you're saying. So basically, it is what it is. But linguists are like lazy people, so they take their time to actually put all the new changes in the vocabulary and rules, and to kind of be on top of it. So yeah, and I'm linguistic, so basically I'm talking against my own people. So many different languages. Good luck. Yes, I'm trying. I like my eyes. I don't care. I'm just gonna put more green here and do it up top. So what I was saying, yeah, basically what I do know in German, I know how to read, and I read my vowels on German. Yes, I said them on German. At that time I didn't understand it, but I guess there was the same like in English or in Croatian, whatnot. So I probably kind of knew underlying meaning of what I was reading. But I read my vowels, and I feel that I read them really good, because I do know how to read German, and that German has a bunch of rules with these letters with dots on top, and these sh sounds and whatnot. So yes. I'm trying to kind of define if I'm missing something. And my phone is vibrating. People, I apologize, cannot. At least no one is calling me. And now I said that, and I'm expecting people to start calling me, swear to God. I'm just expecting people to start ringing now. Because why wouldn't they? It's my stream. And we know that people are usually calling me during my stream. I'm putting more of this, kind of, first of all, I feel that it's, I love it. Basically, when I'm looking at myself in mirror, I love it, because I can see like literally a small cut crease. I don't know if you can see it. I can see this beautiful color. It's like olive. It's literally like olive green shimmer. But I don't think that you actually see what I see. Does it make any sense? I'm gonna use a finger. Yeah, no, not this one, not this shade. I'm just gonna use it. Yeah, so anyways, what I was saying, with and Vic the Dick said the camera doesn't do it justice. Yes, I think it's like I really cannot actually show it what's going on my eyes. I really can. I'm trying, but it's kind of not showing. And like I'm trying to I don't know. I'm trying to like show you, but it's not going. It's not going. It's literally not going. I'm gonna put gel liner. I'm gonna put the gel liner. I'm not really sure how it's gonna go, but I'm going and I'm doing a gel liner. By the way, I'm like sweating like a freaking pig. So yeah, so anyways, with this gem, so anyway, I also kind of little bit TDBT information. So I kind of have, not just me, my sister and I, are having a kind of, we are landowners. Is it the term landowners? Yeah, so we are owning a land, you know, we have not much, but we have a, you know, land. So as we are both living in the cities, and the land is, you know, out in, you know, kind of not in the city, it's literally away. We are renting, you know, our land. So but because so many people are leaving the villages and moving to city because everything, you know, the world is changing. We still have lots of land which is not being used. Which, if you are a landowner, you know that the worst thing you can do is leave the land not used. Which actually kind of sad also. So I'm always thinking how to, will I ever be at the stage of my life to actually move out from the city and just go and live outside, live and, you know, be I don't know, and grow something, you know what I mean? Because I love gardening and everything, but it's one thing when you like spend time in the garden for like 1 hour and two, just, you know, do something, but it's like totally opposite thing when you spend like literally 10 to 12 hours in your field, you know, taking care of the land. So at this point of my life, and I'm 43, I'm kind of contemplating, you know, is this something I want to do? Is this something what I want to do? Is this something how I want to spend my retirement? I mean, I'm not gonna retire for the next 20 years, but you know. Okay, I'm gonna be done with this eye because I want to do the other eye. Okay, and by the way, I'm really sorry if I kind of like did not talk while I'm applying the gel liner, because I'm kind of, you know, always concentrated to not mess it up, because I usually mess, to be honest. I can do a gel liner on the other people, or liner, any liner on the other people, but I cannot do it on me. I really cannot. I'm always messing it up. I don't know, you ever, like, what? Why you're doing this? First, and then I like pep talk to myself. First, you're blind. You cannot see without glasses. When you're doing the clients or other people, you are wearing glasses. You kind of have control what you see, but when you like doing yourself, you don't, because you're blind as that. I'm not blind. I actually have like a small dioptria. I just have this astigmatism, weird. It's like extremely weird because it's like and high something percentage of the astigmatism. So kind of liking it. Look at me, I'm looking at myself and I'm like, girl, you can do this. This is nicer one. Yes, yeah, and now I can see that this is nicer one. Yeah, now they both look good. Yes, I'm kind of okay. And Vanessa joined on the Instagram. Vanessa, you have problems with Instagram with the Twitch? Oh my God, girl! Oh my God, girl! Oh my God! I have problems. I have problems. Why is this happening to me? This is my life. I don't know. Why is this happening to me? Oh, I found them. There was at one point I was like having a little nervous breakdown because I thought that I didn't have met my wipes. It's an ongoing thing with me. Yes. So anyways, I'm gonna. I just, you know, recently I used. By the way, I do have a couple of the liner brushes, gel liner brushes. I'm gonna show them if I actually can. You know, this is the first one. You can actually see. Then I like using this one also. Can you see it? Like it's a little brush, and my fingers are like dirty. And then there's like a couple of small ones if I can find them. Not this one. This is one. This one is ugly. Where are those? Yeah, like, can you see I also have this one? I don't know if you can see it. It's like a liner brush. And then I have, where are those? Where are they? They're like hiding? Why are they hiding? Oh wait. So anyways, I have a couple of brushes over here. Is it here? Is it here? Let me find it. Yeah. This one also, I don't know if you can see, it's really thin. So I do have a couple of liner brushes, but recently I was like going through my stuff, cleaning stuff, and you know, there's like Maybelline has this special collection of liners. By the way, I use Manhattan gel liner. This is a German brand because I'm from Europe, and you know I like the German brands. So what are the Maybelline has this a special, it's called Eye Studio Lasting Drama Lasting Drama Gel Eyeliner. I don't know if you can see, it says on the bottom. It's like packed like this, but when you buy the package, it's actually I don't use it much because this one, it's black, it's nice, but I use others, but this one, because it's kind of glittery. So anyways, it came with this brush. Look at me, I'm like, no. I don't know if you, is here on this side, is like a, I don't know if you can see it, like a gel liner brush, and it also have this spoolie, this sponge ones, you know, and I love this one because it's sometimes, you know, when I want to have like smudge look, I use this sponge. You know, do you know in the 80s how everyone used sponge, and the sponge was like sponge brushes, or were I have also like this one. You know, it's basically the same. I don't know if you can see these sponge brushes. Basically, everyone needs to have it because the sponge brushes are working. In my case, I'm noticing that they work extremely well when they're like glitters or shimmers, which when you want to tap. Sometimes I use fingers or a flat synthetic brush, but sometimes when, you know, if I'm not really happy how the synthetics on my fingers are applying, I just use the sponge brush. So anyways, I'm digressing again. I apologize. So I discovered, you know, in my kit, I don't know, in one of the drawers, this Maybelline, I don't know, gel liner brush and this sponge brush, and I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I'm like, Maybelline, you did good, you did good. I'm like checking, sorry people if are like, I'm like being rude, but I really need to check my other outlets because on my screen I only see Twitch chat, and I don't want to miss anything. And I'm also watching in Instagram and Reddit on my phone. I'm cleaning a bit under my eye with wet wipes to just like make more clean cut of the gel liner. Yeah, I don't even have the, I'm extremely jealous on people who can make the eyeliner line without, you know, kind of messing it, because in most cases I'm like, oh my god, I'm just gonna put the scotch tape, but I don't want to do it. Anyways, I'm gonna like put the scotch tape, make eyeliner, remove it, and it's gonna be great. But first of all, I stopped doing it because I really don't want to scotch tape pull in my eyes, because they're already old and already drooping, and I don't want to like cause additional damage. It's not a damage, but you know, if I can evade it, I'm gonna evade it. So I'm kind of using wet wipes, like my helping tool to kind of clean up the mess if I actually didn't make a good line. I'm kind of enjoying now. Oh my god, I'm really hoping that I'm not like looking stupid by watching myself and like, girl, you do. I'm talking to myself. Please ignore this conversation I'm having with myself. Oh my god, oh my god. My phone is getting hot. Hot, and I feel that it's gonna get dead soon. Also, I haven't plucked my eyebrows, and now those small eyebrows, do you hate them as much as I do? Those small eyebrows, because because I swear I'm getting old and my eyebrows are also getting old and gray. So I have these small gray eyebrows, and they're like, when I'm applying eyeshadow, they're kind of messing with me. Because they're like here, you know what I mean? They're like literally here. And I'm like, what are you doing there? Yes, I feel that it looks good. I'm gonna continue with my face, and I'm just looking at my stream. I'm having a great time. Oh, this is not looking good. Well, it looks good in the mirror, but when I'm looking at myself like this, it doesn't. Oh my god. Oh my god, I have a nice compliment on the Reddit. I'm gonna say it out loud because I'm always like loving it when I'm getting a nice compliment. It's not. If I'm a NGKRBEBNDNZKFDLG, but because I feel that it's troll with this kind of name, but I'm just gonna read it because I'm always reading all the comments. If I'm allowed to say, you look like my neighbor's 80-year-old witch, which I can only imagine with the broom in her hand. Girl or boy, if I'm a witch and I'm crossing finger that I'm witch, and I look like this when I'm 80 with the broom in my head, I will find you. I'm gonna find you. Yes, yes. If I'm a witch. By the way, I love Sabrina. This girl is like, she's like young, but she's my hero. Sometimes she's like freaking stupid, but her aunties are the bitches. I love it. I love them. And sometimes I think that it's urban or rural or whatnot legends, and I feel that there are witches out there, and I'm really hoping that you keep going, girl. You really need to keep going. Do your thing. Be the best and the meanest witch there is. It's kind of good. Yes, if you're a witch out there, do your shit. And good, and the name I cannot read said, good luck finding me. You might actually do it if you're a witch. Okay, is it a challenge? Do I have a challenge? Okay, you watch out in 30 something when I'm gonna be 80. I'm gonna look for you. Yes, it's gonna be in my book. Found the person from Reddit who actually told your secret before you told out loud to everyone. Oh my God, he literally put me out of my closet. He literally, or she, I don't know. But it's really mean when you like pushing people to actually go out of their closet without them accepting them themselves and telling them to their family first. So yeah, maybe in this world I needed to be outed beforehand because the world doesn't have enough bad witches, which is not as bitches, but bad. Good witch is a bad bitch, or bad bitch is a good witch, or bad bitch. No, good bitch is a bad witch. I don't know. I went everywhere. I'm like talking nonsense, but you know what I mean. There's like a girl on the TikTok I'm watching. She's like always like singing about bad bitches. I'm like loving it. I'm loving it. In this world when everyone is like presuming a lot, and saying shit. I know I was like literally 20 someone who's like, and the girl who I didn't know, because at my 20s I was kind of popular. Don't ask me why, but I was. So that girl, and I was like nice girl. I was like really nice person. And that girl like started calling me names, whatnot. And I'm like, what the fuck did I do to you to deserve this? I don't even know you. I never met you. I literally never met you. And that person was like, and I'm like, who are you? What did I do to you? I never spoke to that person or whatnot. And then I found out because, look at me, I'm like saying like, by the way, I'm using Toleraine Ultra. It's like for like eyes, around the eyes, but I'm gonna use it as a bit of my my base on my lids and under eye, because I'm telling you, I really need more hydration. By the way, it's like something I use when I feel that because I already set my face. Sometimes when I'm feeling that I prep my face, with the foundation, with the cream, with the thermal water, oils and whatnot. If you're like watching, you know that I don't use primers often. But sometimes when I'm missing something, I do lean and take this Toleraine Ultra around the eyes, because these around the eye creams are like more like, I don't know, hydrating, because they're like especially for around the eye area, and which actually is always more drier. So I feel that it's like giving me that needed hydration, you know, for when preparing the skin. By the way, like, if you like watching me, I'm not gonna use foundation. Maybe I'm gonna, I don't know, maybe I should, but I still didn't buy this. This needs to be trashed. I don't know why I'm using it. Is it 20? Yes. So what I was saying, I digressed. I literally digressed again. What's up with me? I don't know what I was talking. It's coming with the old age. Yeah, so literally, I don't know about that girl who was calling me names and whatnot. And I was like, what did I do wrong? And then, yeah, later I found out apparently there was a boy, because it's always the boy. And I'm like, what? So that one particular boy said, and we were already in the 20s, and I felt that I was in some kind of weird high school movie. That particular boy told his friend that he finds me attractive. And that friend's girlfriend kind of heard that. And then that girlfriend told that girl, who was her friend, that the boy she likes me. I didn't even know that boy, never met the boy in my life. He saw me somewhere outside, found out who I was, and at that time I didn't even know what she was talking about. Just later I heard through grapevine there was a guy who wants to kind of date me, and I'm like, what? I didn't even met the dude. So anyways, the girl who didn't even know me called me names. And then I was like, kind of like, I was shocked. I'm gonna tell you, it hurt. It hurt really, really bad, because she didn't know me and she was calling me names, telling stuff around me, about me and whatnot. And then I'm like on this freaking social media. This is why I'm not letting my kids to go on social media until they're 16. So I'm on social media and I'm like reading all these comments and tweets of how people are talking shit about the other people who they don't even know. And you know, when did we became people? I mean, the humans in general are like so presumptuous about everything, and they're always having opinion about everything. And then I remember my Oma, my dead Oma, who said, you know, opinion is like a poo, like literally like a poo, like a shit. Everyone has it. So I was like, I don't know. I was like, and the presumption, and then there was like that gif going around. It's my opinion, yes, but why? When we became like a people who are just like, because it's our opinion, are just not caring what we are saying, and we are not caring that what we are saying, they might hurt someone. I don't know. So anyways, people are hurting people, and that's not nice. And I feel that people are using social media platforms to kind of deliberately hurt someone, and which is like, I'm freaking scared. I'm freaking scared for my kids. Okay, I'm gonna use just concealer on my eye. Maybe you have been watching me this last couple of streams. I'm kind of staying away from the foundations. because it's hot and I really don't want to kind of additionally clog my face. Yeah, probably, you know, it would be better if I use the foundation because it would, you know, cover all of my imperfections better. By the way, I'm like kind of not, I need to trash, I really need to trash this blender. So, oh my god, I now have crazy stuff going on in my face. So I'm just gonna use like a little bit foundation to just cover this redness on my cheek, under eyes, forehead, and then I'm gonna set it with the powder, and then I'm gonna just kind of try to create the color, because I'm still like extremely pale, create the color with what? I cannot even, my brain is having a brain fart. Sorry, I'm gonna just put one of my phones on the charger because I think that it's gonna die. Yeah, and this phone doesn't have charger, so you know, you better finish the stream before the phone dies. Yeah, so that was it. So I was like contemplating that I need to have another conversation with my kids about you know, when they, because you know, all of their friends are on the social media and all of their friends are like on TikTok and whatnot. This is like, why is this happening? Why the young kids are on the TikTok and whatnot? So anyways, on the Instagram, because you know, Facebook, when you're signing on any of these applications, it's like, say they're like, you're signing that are you of age? So I'm not allowing them. I don't care. I know that at one point when they're gonna be like 13 and 14, and it's gonna be really messy because you know, everyone's gonna be on the social media and you know, they're not gonna be. So I don't know what I'm gonna do then. I literally don't know what I'm gonna do. So I will feel that I need to have another conversation about the social media and how people are kind of mean, you know, and them to be prepared that that social media is kind of, I don't know, or is it like giving a green card, like for everyone? Like I don't know, I'm gonna just tell you what I mean because it's my opinion. It doesn't mean it's gonna hurt you, you know, but it's my opinion. So anyways, what I was saying, yeah, and then, and why like I'm having a monologue with me, but I don't know if you know, if you're watching me from United States, like literally last Sunday, there was a finale in the of a Europe Football Cup. So in the finale, it was Italy and England, and basically the penalties were needed to be done. You know, people at the end, members of the Italy team and England team needed to do the penalties to decide who's gonna be the winner of the Euro Football Cup. So anyways, from the England side, the penalties were done by a couple of players, among all three young, really, like almost like we call it young adults, or older teenagers. They were like 18, 19-year-old black kids. And because it was a finale, and I don't know why the trainer actually put them to do the penalties, because if you know anything about the kids and the mental development, the psychic development, the growth of the teenager, especially in the boys, mentally at 19, I don't think that anyone is ready to take that kind of burden of performance where like literally the whole world is watching them. And they were playing in England on the, I think it was Wembley Stadium, in front of the Prince William and his wife, and it was like so anyways, those kids, those boys, I'm gonna fucking start crying. So it happened that they actually, because of the stress and whatnot, they miss. So by the way, all of those boys, excellent players. They left everything on that field to bring this trophy home. But it is what it is. We all at one point failed, But so anyways, they failed. They missed the goal. Italy won. I mean, I love Italy. I'm part Italian, of course. Forza Italia. It's Italy. Everything is fine. But after that thing, those kids got death threats, racist death threats. I'm saying thousands and thousands of messages, social media texts, direct texts. I am speechless. And then my friend also told me that after that game, all the Italians who were at the stadium were like attacked, beaten, and then the Italian restaurants were trashed. All the Italian businesses were trashed by this. What are they? What are they? So I literally said that I want to adopt. I really want to adopt those kids. Those kids are English kids. They were born, they were raised in England. They're English kids. They didn't deserve that. They didn't deserve that. I'm just saying. Where? Why? Why is this going on? Why is this going on? I don't know. Why is this going on? Why are people attacking other people because of the color of the skin? Because of the nationality? And it's not going on. It's not only like the white black thing, dark skin thing. Because I'm like European, I'm actually Caucasian, and I'm screened. I'm living in Europe, in the middle of the Europe, and I'm like approached that I'm like shade darker. I'm not telling you, my kids, because I'm like from South Europe. My kids, the girl, she was bullied in the school because she looked different, because she doesn't look Austrian enough. I don't know. It's a thing. I don't think it's only white black thing. If you're in Europe, you're gonna also be screened if you're like different nationality. And yeah, people will yell after you, "Go back your home," or something like that. we just kind of, I feel that social media, by the way, I'm using this, you know, if you're watching me for a while, it's a new Catrice Bronze way to Maui from her, its new collection. Then you know that I'm like using it now for a lot because I'm like freaking loving it. So what I was saying, yeah, I feel that like this social media, my phone is like literally cooking, so I'm gonna close the Reddit for a second and open it in 5 minutes. I'm really hoping that I'm not gonna miss any chat, like, so the phone can cool down. So anyways, when we became that people to just don't care, or were we always like that? Maybe we were always like that, but the social media actually just pulled so many people out. I'm gonna use a bit of also, do a little bit nose contouring. By the way, when if you were like watching this stream, you know, when I mentioned that I had a couple of car accidents, and you know that I fell on my head and like had a concussion. So basically, I didn't break my nose, but there was like a small crack here on the bridge of my nose. So whenever I'm contouring my nose, you can actually see that the shadows are kind of more pronounced. It's because of that crack, and because of the nose is actually not perfect. It actually shows more pronounced shadowing. Just I want to tell you why is this going on, if you're like noticing. So basically, also when if you're a makeup artist, if you're like kind of working on your face and kind of what? If you're and you're like wondering why is something not working, because whatnot, it's not sitting, and what it's also because first the skin is like every organ in the body, it has a memory, and of course it kind of it's remembering previous kind of injuries you had, even if the scarring is not visible. By the way, you know, my scarring for my nose actually it's still a little bit visible here, but it took like years and years and years to kind of go away, to disappear. If you do have scarring, and you know, which is actually also like a deep scarring, because this scar it actually, like, my skin broke fully deep in the nose till the bone, and the bone was cracked and exposed, so it was like not flesh scarring, you know, pimple scarring or acne scarring, which is also sometimes can be deep, but it's like it's really deep scarring when, you know, the flesh and even the bone needed to regrow again, you know what I mean? So because of this deep scarring I'm having in the skin, when I'm doing the nose contouring, sometimes like the shadowing is more pronounced, because, you know, obviously the pigmentation at that part of the face is stronger. But you can actually also notice, if you actually have had acne and then you're applying something, you can actually see that the pigmentation on that part is like more pronounced, if that makes sense. I'm gonna try to open the Reddit now. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. So kind of, if I bear with me if I missed something, but I mean, my phone is cooking and it's gonna die. It's gonna die soon if I continue. Oh my god, no. No, I'm opening wrong app. Yeah, so I'm gonna find, yeah, okay, I'm gonna go again with this step, or a blush in 52, because I love it. Hello, I needed to close my phone because, you know, it's like it got really heated up, so I don't, because the Reddit, I need to watch it on my phone, and it's, what are you doing? Can you move away from the stream? Move away from the stream. Can you just move away from the screen? So I put this blush a little bit up top on my fully, like on my, what is this? Not on the forehead, but this side, eye sides. Oh my god, this is my, look at me. I got this compliment how I'm talking English, and now I cannot freaking say the word. By the way, way too much blush. Way too much blush. Way too much blush. Girl, you kind of go all over the board. You know how we're gonna do it. I already told you the trick how we're gonna fix this, but let me just finish with the highlighter. Oh my god, I'm like glowing. So I'm just gonna, when you feel that you put way too much blush, way too much everything, use a big fluffy brush like this one, which you might sometimes use before with the setting or with the powder. This brush per se didn't have anything of the previous powder, but it's still, because I used when I was baking, I used the rest of the blush, the powder which I was removing from the baking, from the both sides, and applied over the this part where it was the blush and the highlighter. That powder, the rest of the powder I collected from the baking and topping it over the area of blush. It kind of neutralized this overpigmentation I kind of did with over applying blush. So yeah, I know that nowadays it's like over applying of the blush is the trend and everything. I'm not there. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really liking this trend. I'm kind of always leaning to more, let's just say more neutral or more natural look. Okay, so I'm gonna finish my eyes. Let's go in the palette, and then, like I say, I use the BH palette. Let's let that sheet go, which is like a really convenient name. Let that sheet go. Let's just I don't know where my brushes are. I'm just gonna start with Bliss Out. So basically I'm gonna kind of repeat the steps I did when I start applying it. Applying shadow. So anyways, please, I know that, people are obsessed with the quantity of eye brushes they're having for their makeup applying. I just want to say that it's actually not really important how many brushes you are having. It's important how good are those brushes. So I'm just gonna, kind of suggest to invest in good set of brushes. And when applying makeup, if you actually don't have time to wash them between reapplying again, between 2 days, there is I use a towel, like normal frotting towel, and put it in my lap. And basically when I'm applying shadows, I clean the brush in the frotting towel and then reuse that towel. I feel that Vanessa, I have a bad connection, and I guess it's because of the bad weather that hit Switzerland. Again, please, people, if you're watching this, like, if you're in Germany, if you're in Switzerland, if you're in Belgium, stay safe, stay vigilant. Watch the news, follow the news, and take care. Take care of yourself, take care of your family. Do not, if you need to evacuate, please do not forget your animals. please. I know, you know, everyone is running, everyone is panicking. It's hard times, but please do not forget your pets. I'm using this Good Karma in my inner corner. Yeah, definitely looks good. This Good Karma really looks good. Okay, let's do the mascara. Oh my god. Let's see if I missed something. Oh hey, By the Hill said, oh hey, I remember you gave me tips about scars. Yeah, poor cats, they probably got so scared. Oh my god, yeah, I'm like, you know, I'm just like, I don't know what to say. I really don't want, I just like pray for those people. I am really hoping they're okay, and I don't know. Just stay, whoever is out there, if you're, you know, stay safe. Just freaking stay safe. I actually don't know what else to say, because, you know, what you can say, you know, you don't actually have anything else to say. I'm speechless. I'm just like traumatized. I'm not even there. I'm just hoping, you know, that these weather conditions are not gonna come here. Oh yeah, By the Hill, I just like was talking about, you know, makeup and applying the over the scarring tissue, because depending on how scarred is your skin, you know, because I have scars from the car accident, I mentioned that. And because they're like, my scars are, when I got hurt, my scars went deep, extremely deep, you know. So literally my nose needed to heal from inside out. So the bone needed to heal, then the skin needed to grow, where are the mascaras? Skin needed to grow, and from inside to out. That's basically the last thing what closed was the top of my nose. So anyways, so even when I'm going now, you know, over the nose, I can actually feel that the texture of my inner, that the skin outside is now smooth. It's still, the scar is still visible, but the texture, inner texture of my nose is different. It's harder because, you know, the bone, when the bone healed, it actually created a scar, you know, like on the bones. And if you actually broke a leg, and you know something about medicine, when they're like investigating, you know, people and corpses and whatnot, and they found the old scars and broken bones, it's because the bones are scarred, you know. So with this deep, if you had this scars, and you're doing makeup, do not be surprised that your face is reacting differently. Your derma, you know, the outside skin is reacting differently, which is actually kind of be seen when applying eyeshadow, or when applying like for me it was like when I applied the contouring powder, the bronzer for the nose contouring, or let's say when I'm applying the highlighter on my cheekbones, because, you know, I kind of as my head hit the pavement, you know, I kind of dropped on my nose and my face, so kind of my face broke too. So yeah, but it took like lots of years, decades actually, to kind of heal altogether. But like I said, learn your face, learn what to do, what you shouldn't do. It's like the main tip of the makeup artists are, do not highlight the places where the scarring is. This is why I'm kind of, I don't even know what it is. Okay. Okay, so my husband is telling me something. And the dirty red bastard gave compliment to a person by the hill that he or she is perfect. Yes, I agree. Yes. So anyways, I'm applying mascara, but this is like not working. I'm gonna go and use the other mascara. So anyways, do not, the main tip I can give for the people with a scar, evade, do not put lots of highlights on the part of the skin who is not only visibly scarred from the outside, which you can cover with the foundation, but where you know that there is some kind of inner injuries. There were some inner injuries because the skin is in your scaling process. It doesn't heal like perfectly like you were born with that type of, you know, with the skin. So try to evade, you know, not use, oh my god, I really hate this how my mascara is like acting. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm now going and I'm gonna use the third mascara because it's not going anywhere. It's not. And I thought that my eyebrows are gonna make me an issue. No, it's my eyelashes. Yeah. Seriously? Why, girls? Why? Also with the powders, when applying powders, because of the shadowing is like different with the when applying powders, and especially with the contouring, you know. So do not be alarmed because you like see some kind of weird light or dark spots on your face, because you know your foundation is not acting like it should, because you applied it over the scarring. It's just, you know, if you are kind of into color correcting, do not be scared to try the color correcting in that case. Maybe I should like make a stream about the color correcting. Did I already talked about it? I don't know. Okay, yeah, for the scarred skin, do not think that you're gonna do better if you're like applying layers and layers of foundation and layers of powder and layers of any kind of color, because you think that the layers are gonna hit the imperfections. No, it's just gonna make your skin cakey, and the scarring, if not done, and the scarring, if the foundation and the, you know, is not actually applied okay, in the thing, in terms that it actually uses the purpose, it's gonna just pronounce your scarring even more. Sometimes I'm watching, you know, I'm watching the TikToks, and when I see or Instagram reels, and when I see like how much foundations are like literally the amount of the foundation correcting and the colors and then blending everything because it's a TikTok trick, I'm like yelling for my skin. Oh my god, I cannot breathe, I cannot breathe. Okay, so basically the third mascara worked. People, third mascara worked. A Bourjois Volume Glamour. I'm gonna show you. Bourjois is kind of French brand. I love it, you know, if you like watching me regularly, you know that I kind of love their foundation, Healthy Mix, which I think that, you know, it's like now, I don't know, 10 bottle. Oh no, even more, because I used that same foundation for like a decade. I think it's like one of the best foundations ever. So I love Bourjois, but I'm kind of not happy that they're so hard to find. I feel that I again missed the conversation, something. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. So people, if you're like, I'm not reading your comments on the Reddit, I do apologize, because we had some kind of new setup, and I'm using Catrice Clean ID. Clean ID, so it's basically clean makeup, but Catrice is mostly now, like they started last year or year before with the clean makeup, in terms that they're going fully clean, but in Europe, like most of the makeup produced in Europe is clean. So this lipstick has 88% of natural ingredients. It's gluten-free, perfume-free, and vegan. I don't know if you can see it. So basically, I love Catrice. I'm gonna I'm gonna apply lipstick first, and then I'm gonna add a lip liner, and then because it's kind of my thing. If you're watching this first time, basically, you know, I'm like, my lips are extremely thin. So when I'm applying lipstick, I know that it's weird. You will see everywhere people first applying the lip liner and then lipstick. I don't do that. Literally first define my lips with the lipstick in most cases, and then I apply lip liner because I really want to have a control what I want to do. You know, I want to like slowly define, am I going with the thinner lips or a thicker one? I'm just gonna go also with a little bit shade darker. Yeah. Sorry, I'm like looking at myself and deciding am I happy or not. But I'm gonna say I'm like kind of happy. I think it's going. I feel it's going. Let me just do it. The final step. You know that I'm always doing that because the mascara is not dried, so I'm just doing this final step for just blending on my under eye here like this. Let's say it like this. Yep, and I'm done. I think it actually looks good. Is it wow? I don't think it's wow. I think because it's like with the, let me just remove my hair to show you my blondish hair. By the way, if you haven't seen me the last couple of streams, you know that I went to like hairdresser, hairstylist, first time in like literally a year, no, years, 2 years, because of the COVID everything was like literally closed and I couldn't travel, and my hairstylist is in, look at this, in Croatia. So I went to Croatia after almost 2 years, and then I actually managed to do my hair. I'm trying, girl, I'm trying. She's not listening. No. Let's just leave it like that and pray God that it's, I don't know, suitable. Is it suitable? I'm just gonna finish my stream because I feel that it's going everywhere. Thank you so much. Oh, let's just give a check. I checked Reddit, everything is fine. I checked Instagram, everything is fine. Thank you so much for joining me on this stream. I know that it was like difficult. We did have some technical difficulties because of course it's always something. You know, if you like watching me, you know that always is something going on. If you have any questions, please, I'm on the Reddit. Leave me a question. We're gonna chat. If you have anything, you know, makeup related issues you want to discuss, I'm here to actually share with you what I do know, what my tips and tricks I use to cover or accentuate some features. Please thumbs up, like, subscribe, I don't know, follow, whatever. I feel that I'm forgetting to say something. So on Instagram, my handle is megsbeauty.official. On Twitch TV, it's /Megs Beauty, and on Reddit, I'm streaming under Megs Beauty every Thursday and Sunday at 4 p.m. Central European Time. I think it's like -6 Eastern Coast time in United States, Canada. So I don't know the time zones. So thank you so much for spending your precious time with me today again. I'm really hoping that I'm gonna see you on Sunday. If when it rains, if Puris is watching, girl, I'm gonna do the neutral look for you on Sunday. Promise. I'm just gonna go all neutral. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be neutral. So I'm really hoping that you're gonna join and watch because I'm doing that for you. So thank you so much. I'm sending you kisses. I just need to find my mouse to kind of stop everything. Where? Yes, here. I'm waving you goodbye. Bye.
Story, maybe you don't have to be sure.